tips on how to deal with depression and mental health. I would honestly say you really just got to work on yourself to a T, and you have to tap into why you feel the way you do, why you feel down at times, or why you feel inferior. God for sure, and also changing how you eat is very important too. You know, I tried different things. I tried the pescatarian diet, the vegan diet, but not fully vegan, but like 90 to 95% works for me. So I feel like just working on yourself consistently, surrounding yourself around people that are solid. If you have those people, me, I don't have nobody physically in my life at this point. But if you have solid people around you, surround yourself. So I got a video on this, but eating different, exercising, using your body as an experiment to learn different things, learn different perspectives. And like I said, God is, the scriptures, all of that is amazing, but you just got to keep up with yourself for sure. You got to keep up with yourself and also try to tap into the patterns. A lot of times we feel down because we're following certain patterns. You feel me? We're following certain patterns that that are toxic for us, and we don't even realize it. I feel you, because I've grown up and I've had depression and anxiety my whole life pretty much. And the more I tap into who I am and why I do the things that I do is how I get better. But who you surround yourself with is important too. Because if you got friends or even family members that's like being passive aggressive or saying certain things that trigger you, then that's only going to lower your vibration, and that's only going to make you feel more depressed. So what the heck is this? So if you are a very emotional being, you got to be very careful with who you surround yourself with. And that's one thing I had to learn for me, because like, you know, especially coming from the inner city, especially as men, we're taught like thug it out, or, you know, act like blah, 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 X, Y, and Z. Like, you can have both. You can be strong, but also show emotion. That's what they don't teach us in general. And when you come from the hood or the inner city, a lot of people are asleep. A lot of people are living based off of a facade. So it's hard to obtain that information that be beneficial for you as a person unless you tap into it yourself. Yeah, that's why having narcissistic parents can be so confusing. Absolutely. Having narcissistic parents and also having a toxic narcissistic society that will basically make you fall into patterns, like I said before, fall into patterns that cause you depression and anxiety. A lot of times the depression and anxiety that we have comes from false beliefs, from, like you said, narcissistic parents, from trying to fit in with your friends, from believing all of these different concepts that were said to you when you were younger. You were a little boy and your mom kept saying, you always do blah, 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 X, Y, and Z. People think that those little things, you condition yourself based off of the people that you idolize, whether it's celebrities, whether it's your friends, whether it's your parents. You start to truly believe the things that you were told. And then sometimes you got to tap into why you feel that way. It's so crazy. But I feel like I made so much progress on being, being depressed. Now I feel like I have moments where I'm depressed. Now I got things I'm going through in regards to not having family, and that affects me literally every day. But in regards to the depression, that cloud I had in my head when I was younger, most of that is gone because of all the work that I've done on myself for the past 3 years. So I more have like situational depression in a sense, but that consistent depression that I had for so long, I thank God that's gone. Because I used to think like, how am I going to live like this? You know what I mean? Like, I was like, nah, this ain't it.